Thank you so much for checking out my channel once again. So, as you know, what's in the news these days? The big thing in the news is this great cult event in Montego Bay. All right, fine. There's another twist which we have to look into at this moment. There is a GoFundMe to pay for the cost of the pastor's legal bills. There's a GoFundMe to pay for the cost of the lawyer's legal bills, of the pastor's legal bills. Now, check this. Most people can agree that some heinous acts happened at some point in the whole activity, the whole events of what was happening. Question is, do we think any at all this man was responsible for the acts that whether he or his congregation committed? And should he be charged? Has he been charged? And what is the process that the police will be taking in handling this situation? Well, GoFundMe. And the funniest thing about it is, I believe he will get a lot of support. And I'll tell you why. People who have been manipulated and believe 100% in what the person who is manipulating them is saying will do anything to ensure that their master is seen as this good person, this savior, this divine person. It's similar to where you would have churches. Many churches, you will have a situation where the congregation will spend the gas money, the rent money, the food money, just to ensure that pastor look good. Now, what we have here is this has been taken to another level. This is another level of belief, and regardless of what happened, there is an excuse, there is a reasoning behind it. What's the reasoning behind someone encouraging you or ordering you to go ahead and take a knife and do various violent acts towards your brother, towards your friend, towards your fellow congregation member? Many people have come forward and said they were not aware. People who have been part of the church, who have been part of this cult, this sect, for the longest while, have been saying, we were not aware what was going to happen, and this is the first time something of this magnitude has happened. I find that hard to believe. I find that hard to believe. I find that to be a cop-out. People, once again, not willing to take responsibility for their actions. People not willing to stand aside and understand that, look, I mean, you have been tricked. Whatever your pastor said to you, you have been tricked. You have been tricked. Very few people are willing to even recognize their mistakes. And even after people recognize their mistakes, it is very hard for someone to come forward and say, okay, I made a mistake, and this is what I will do to make up for it. I will not continue down the road of a mistake. I will try to make it right. In reality, we all make mistakes, but I don't think many of us have made a mistake like that. Also, I believe that there may have been some benefit to people who have been part of this movement, organization. There must be some benefit. And the funny thing about it is, I saw where they interviewed one of the church sisters, and she said, orders were given. Specific people got orders to carry out specific acts. No, that is troubling to me, because that don't sound to me like a one pastor, that sound like a one boss, one Don, giving orders to the people who follow him, to his flock, to say, look, make sure say this get done or else. Obviously, we're going to continue following the event. It's going to be in the news for some time, because many of us are still shell-shocked. Can't believe that it's happening in our good Jamaica. But, yeah, keep listening, keep posted, and most of all, people, keep safe. And the mind is a terrible thing to waste. Do not allow people to take control of your mind to the extent where you are like programmed. There's a thing called basic common sense. I am a proponent of basic common sense. If it look too good to be true, chances are too good to be true. There was no ark coming anywhere. There was no plane flying over doing anything. And I don't think it is the first that something similar has happened there. And I'll leave it there. Thank you so much for joining. Brand new to this, so look out for more videos coming in. Look out for more chats. These are just my opinions. As I said before, just a lay person. May not have much sense, but I have, I believe, a certain, just maybe an inkling of common sense. So, keep on the straight and narrow, do what is right, and stay safe.